So you're thinking about living in Colorado and you want to feel like you're in the city but have some space to open up your elbows. Well, stick around because today we're going to tour Berkeley neighborhood, northwest side of Denver. Let's get after it right now. My name's Adam, and I like doing these property tours for people like you because I love helping folks make a smooth move here to the Mile High City. Now, if it's your first time, hit subscribe, tap that bell, get notified every time we put out new content around Denver and the surrounding area. Now, as I mentioned, we're here in Berkeley today, northwest side of Denver, and there's been a lot of redevelopment. As you can see, even just on this corner, I remember Local 46 was right there, and this is now a new apartment building that they're putting up. Back over here is a new development of 29 townhomes, the Tennyson townhomes. So we're gonna tour a couple different types of properties, a couple townhomes and a single family home, all here in Berkeley. Now, whether you're wanting to go to the library, there's a Denver library right here. We got tennis courts, we got the Berkeley Dog Park, we got Berkeley Lake, we got Rocky Mountain Lake Park, just on Lowell, as you move towards Sunnyside. So there's a lot of trails. As I mentioned, I-70 is just to the north of us, so easy access to the highway. You're west of I-25, and this is a sought-after community. A lot of these homes, they have big lots or they're big old homes, and you'll see in one of our tours, probably a tear down, and they rebuilt a big townhome. There's also a brand new townhome we'll take a look at, as well as that single family. So without further ado, we'll make our way. It's actually right behind this complex here. We'll walk over there and show you inside. All right, guys, we're just walking up from Berkeley Park right there. All these townhomes and things are fairly new. This one's 2-bed, 3-bath, about 1,500 square feet, built in 2020. So we're just making our way up. It's number 4, and let's step on in right now. Okay, so we're in, and as you can tell walking up, it almost resembles somewhat of an apartment complex just because it's kind of a massive complex, really. And as you step in, you somewhat have that feel as well, although you do have your attached garage right here. You've got powder room, I'll call it a powder room. It's a half bath right there, washer and dryer down here, and some coat storage, a coat closet there. But the rest of the house, vertical living when you're here in the city, it's one way to utilize the space as best as possible, is build up, not out. We're kind of learning that. I mean, Colorado is booming, or has been, with population. Now we're kind of starting to see it taper off, about as many people moving here as many people moving away from here. So what you end up with are kind of urban communities like this when they find some land and develop it. Case in point, right out that window, you see the rest of the units in the complex. Overall inside, I mean, it is really nice. Open concept. You've got great entertaining space here. Not really any sort of formal dining. You could probably put a small round table over there, but in terms of the kitchen, the look, the feel, I really like it. You do have a little patio right here. Not sure that I would utilize it much, just because aesthetically it's not as nice. Plus, there's another bonus spot. We've got some outdoor space that we'll check out at the end. Pantry there. I mean, the floors, they look nice, but they sound kind of weird. It's got like the padding underneath is crinkly. So, I mean, that's why it's important not to just judge everything by a picture. You want someone to go there, check it out for you, especially if you're thinking about moving from out of state. This is what I do. I go out and look at houses just for you and give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. One of which is the sound of those. The good is these stairs here are gorgeous, and they take you up to the next level. This is your bedroom level. You've got one bedroom off the stairs there with its own bathroom, but right off the stairs here, we'll call it the primary just because it's got the ensuite bathroom there and a walk-in closet. So not bad. I mean, tall ceilings, again, this view, not great, but when I'm living in the city, I'm probably going out to other parks or up to the mountains. Because we are located on the west side of Denver, it makes it just a little bit easier to get up there. This bathroom's fantastic. It's got dual vanity, carrying the same countertops through from the kitchen. Huge shower there, and a little water closet. So that's for the primary. Again, just 2-bed, 3-bath. That bathroom on the ground level, as well as this bathroom here for this bedroom. They've got it staged as an office, and that kind of makes sense. It's a little small. Still got the tall ceiling, so that helps. That other building is kind of close. But as I mentioned, we have a special outdoor space as well. So we're going to head on up to the 3rd floor, check out what's going on up here. We've got a rooftop deck, and so does everybody else. So that's okay. I mean, I'd still come up here, hang out. You can see snow-capped mountains. Maybe meet another friend or neighbor. Instead of sharing sugar by knocking next door, you can just throw it over. But seriously though, I mean, you've kind of got to expect that with urban living. You know, that's okay. Most people out here in Colorado are pretty friendly. And even if they're not right away, I bet that eventually they'll crack. No, but seriously, Tennyson area is a great thoroughfare running north and south, and they've really revitalized it over the past 20 years. Obviously, even sooner than that with this home being built within the past 5. So what I'll do is wrap up. I think that's the end of the tour here. We'll get all the lights, and then I'll lock up, drive around the neighborhood, and see you at the next house. All right, guys, so we're coming up to the next house. We drove maybe a mile east on 44th there and Lowell, where you'll actually find restaurants like Tokabe, Billy's is there, Ginger Pig, just in walking distance, much like everything is you're gonna see here in Berkeley. But we're stepping on into this house, built in 1925. We've got a really cool enclosed porch here, like the exposed brick. You're gonna hear the occasional car going by, but again, we're in the north side of Denver, Berkeley neighborhood in particular. And this house, again, 1925, 3-bed, 2-bath, just about 1,700 square feet, listed at $710,000. And obviously you can tell it has been updated. These windows look new, not the outside one for the porch, but these ones I'll call interior, exterior, even these exteriors though as well. But it's kind of cool. I mean, I'd probably leave that door open, who knows? I mean, in the summertime or the spring like this, just to kind of give you that feel. But over here is the dining room. Got a couple bar seats here. Not a bad kitchen. I mean, for 1925, you gotta think that they probably took out some of this wall here probably. Exposed brick fireplace is a nice touch as well. You move down, got your full bath right here. Off to the side, couple closets down the hallway, and we've got straight ahead, I guess I'll call this the primary because it seems to be the biggest. In 1925, the rooms are huge, but I love all the windows, the natural light. You've got this big backyard back there, and a little bit of a walk-in closet with a window there too. Second bedroom on this floor. Not as big of windows, it seems like. Maybe it's because that house is right there, so not as much light. But still a good sized room. Got a closet behind the door. Tall ceilings, which is, you know, what you'll see in some of these newer houses like the one we toured off of Tennyson, but it really makes it airy and bright. Okay, coming back through to the kitchen. I mean, they probably updated 20 years ago, who knows? It's dark, kind of brings it down, but so does this lighting as well. So I bet with some new light bulbs, these stainless steel appliances would shine for sure. Moving this way, so we have the 2 beds, 1 bath, more storage here, and we'll go downstairs to the basement. That's where we'll head outside the backyard afterwards on our way back up. Down here, you're gonna find that other bathroom, that other bedroom, and a nice little sitting room. And again, these tall ceilings, I know I'm vertically challenged, but I'm not touching the top. It's a welcome comfort for these older homes that some I've toured, and they've got 6-foot ceilings. So right here is the laundry room downstairs. We'll move back through. Lots of storage, little closets everywhere. This I'd probably call a catch-all as well. This is the other bathroom, the final 2-bath, or that makes up the 2-bath. It's a full bath. Bedroom there. I want to show you this though. This is kind of weird. I don't know. Looks like a dog wash station or something that they've maybe put in and never finished. I don't know, but you can have more storage there as well. This bedroom you can access from that side right there where we did, or from the living room. I mean, the mechanicals are right there, so today's code probably wouldn't allow this to be a bedroom because you have to access the mechanicals through it, unless there's another door over there. But again, this was built in 1925, and it actually is really nice and cozy. This is a big living room down here, and I could see even, gosh, you have outside access, so you could rent that or something. Could put a door here, lock it, do a little house hack, and there's all kinds of things you could do. Teenage kids would probably love being in the basement. Me, myself, I like the kitchen and generally the backyard. And this is a really nice lot, especially for the location. I mean, it's really deep. You've got your garage over here with direct access, so it's a detached garage, but you can do a lot of planting back here. There's even an egress, looks like a little, call it an alleyway, right? But it's not necessarily a driving alleyway, just more of an easement. So that's this house here in Berkeley, just off of 44th and Lowell. We're gonna wrap up. I'll get all the lights, lock up, and then we'll head on over to our next home. All right, guys, so the final stop of our tour, just off of 38th and Tennyson. We've got a duplex, much different than the first two we saw, because this one is 4-bed, 5-bath, right behind me here, built in 2014, listed at $1.4 million. Now, again, it's Berkeley. We've got lots of development. You can see apartments back there, old bungalows here, new builds like this. It's very modern on the inside. Everything's in walking distance in terms of restaurants, food. I mean, even the 38 number bus goes straight down all the way to Coors Field, so you could jump on the bus if you wanted to. Very walkable neighborhood. But as you keep moving closer and closer to the center of Tennyson, which is just a block over, you can see more and more redevelopments. Much of them are these duplexes here, like this. I especially like the one with the 10-foot tall or 20-foot tall skeleton, especially because it's May, so that's nice. But we'll go ahead, jump over the street, and get inside that house so you can see what $1.4 million will buy you here in Berkeley. All right, guys, so we're stepping on in, and it is very elegant for being only 10 years old or so. It feels actually pretty modern with the stairwell here, a fantastic office just right off the entry with it's a double door, like a French door, out to a little private patio there. That's really nice. And then again, this stairwell is very tastefully done, timeless. Here on the next stop of the tour, we've got our powder room. Very well done there as well. Walk-in pantry as you move on through to the kitchen. I like what they've done. These finishes kind of mix in some modern and some earth tones like the wood. Stainless steel appliances, the double oven. Got a little living room off of there. Lots of space for bar top dining, as well as, your formal kind of sit down and eat at the end of your long day. And you can also relax in front of your fireplace or head outside to the backyard with a detached 2-car garage. Feels homey, even though that it seems a little modern. I really like the homey feel and the flow of it, because you come back here, that's your living area and workspace all on this main floor. If we go upstairs, that's where we're gonna find some fantastic bedrooms, and then yet another surprise at the very top. So at this level, we'll turn over here to the primary, where you're gonna have a lot of space. Very private and secluded on this side of the house, which is the back of the house as well. So you got the backyard there, walk-in closet, as well as this fantastic bathroom here. 5-piece all the way down. Very nice. And as you can probably tell in what we've mentioned in the video, Berkeley, you've got the mix of the old and the new. They had big lots back then. So that last house, 1925, probably something similar at one point here, and then they tore it down and built this in 2014. Here's the other bedroom on this level, and he's got another fantastic walkout closet or walk-in closet. We got a walkout balcony here. A little windy right now, but this is fantastic. And not even part of the primary's suite. Even though we've got an ensuite bathroom here as well. So really, really nice. Again, the stairwell just keeps getting me. But up top, we've got a wet bar, another bathroom up here. I'll walk on down as I get that open. But you got a powder room right there, so you don't have to go all the way down those nice stairs if you're hanging out, barbecuing up here, entertaining some guests. So this pretty much wraps around the whole back here. I mean, it's fantastic. Got some mountain views back this way. 38th and Tennyson is just right around the corner. So again, walkable to these other shops, any kind of restaurants you can think of. Greek, barbecue, there's an Irish pub over there. I mean, everything is just in walking distance here in Berkeley. So I'm gonna be careful, watch my step as I come down these stairs. So let's make it to the basement. Okay, we're almost there. So we just passed the main level with the kitchen and the office, and then downstairs. It's kind of cool because it just still opens up from the stairwell, but it's a huge rompus room, right? Like a living room. You can make it some sort of gaming room for kids or whatever, because down here they've got another 3/4 bath with the shower and a huge bedroom down here. I mean, this itself could be a primary suite, just this floor, because you've got your own living room, your own full bath, and your own bedroom with a huge closet. Nice big egress windows. So for $1.4 million, I mean, you can tell, yeah, that's a jump, doubled in price from the last house we saw. But Berkeley has all that to offer. You can get an old 1925 bungalow. You can get a new townhome. You can get a nice, I'm gonna still call this modern home, even though it's over 10 years old. So that's why I wanted to highlight Berkeley as a neighborhood you can consider regardless of your price point. So what I'll do is, like we always do, I'll get all these lights, we'll wrap up, get the locks, drive around the neighborhood some more, and until next time, hope to see you around town.